Hey, welcome back everyone to another devlog. So what I worked on this week was slides. So if you slide, you can see that you now actually get points, which is really good for linking together moves. So if I slide down here, then I slide down here, you can see I get a double slope slide. So we just pretty much linked two slides together. But we can also do some tricks like a front flip here, then a slide, then another slide, maybe a vault here, vault here, vault here, vault here. And you can see we just pretty much made like a huge combo. So in the Tony Hawk games, you can do a manual to link together moves, and you can do really cool lines. You can jump on something, do a manual over that object, and do a kickflip or something. And I wanted a move to link together tricks just like in the Tony Hawk games, so I decided that a slide is maybe the most natural thing, since you don't have something like a manual in parkour, at least not as far as I know. But I do sometimes see people do slides over some objects in parkour to string them together a bit. The only problem is that you can kind of abuse this system. You can use really short slides to just trick your way all through the level like this. Just keep doing slides, keep doing tricks, and then you can just pretty much go through the entire level in a single combo, and that's not really what I want, so I'm not quite sure what to do about that. Maybe there should be like a limited distance to actually get points for the slide, so then you actually have to slide a long way, maybe a few tiles or something like that. Or maybe you can only do the slides on the slopes and not on a flat surface. I'm not sure. I kinda like being able to string together combos with a slide on a flat object. Maybe like this, do a slide here, do a front flip. Something like that, but yeah, it's too easy to abuse, so I'm not quite sure what to do about that. Do you guys have any suggestions about this? So another thing I worked on is the character select screen. It's all really ugly and placeholder because I still cannot do pixel art with my messed up hands. So yeah, just keep that in mind. So let's pick Susie. We can get a kind of a feel because you have a little area here where you can play around and get a feel for the character, how fast she falls and how high she jumps and how fast she flips, all that kind of stuff. Every character is gonna be a bit different, so I thought it would be nice to have this little area to play around in. So yeah, let's say we don't like this character, we'll move to the left and then you can pick a new character. So let's pick Pip, and I can immediately feel he's a lot floatier, he's in the air for longer, which makes him easier, but he's also kind of slower, but maybe that's what I prefer, so I'll just play around here. See if I can finally get that front flip. Yeah, I got it, so I got a nice feel for this character. This is the character I want. And then we can go to the right and we'll go into the actual game. And here is something I forgot to show you last week. I improved the UI a bit, so now the left side has some info about the stage. I'm not gonna add a thumbnail anymore because the space is too small to add a nice view of the level. It's like 8 by 8 tiles. It's just too small to really show the level and really give a nice idea of what the level might be, so I just thought I'd add some text instead. And then on the right hand side you can select the objectives. Every objective has a description at the bottom if you need some more info. So let's say this triple tube vault might sound vague. What's even a tube and which tube? And then it says vault on all the tubes just before the finish line. And then you think, oh, you mean those 3 tubes just before the end of the stage. And yeah, it might give you a better idea of the objective and what it actually means. So that's it for this week. I'm gonna head to Japan tomorrow, or actually when you're watching this video, I'm somewhere in the air above Europe or Russia, I don't know. And I'm gonna land in Japan on Tuesday morning. I'm gonna stay there for 2 months. I'm gonna try to take it easy. I don't think my hand problems are related from straining my hands too much or working too much or something, but I'll take it easy for a week or maybe 2 and I'll see if that helps. Probably not, but then at least I tried and I know that it's not related to straining my hands too much. But I do plan to just keep on working after that. I'm going to a developer meetup in Tokyo on September 17, so I wanna playtest my game. I changed pip up with the floatier physics, and I also want to add some other things to make the game a bit easier to play, because at a different meetup 2 weeks ago I saw that the game was just way too hard. And yeah, even though this game is kinda aimed at speedrunners, I still want it to be accessible by all types of players, casual players, even kids. So I'm gonna add something like a flip assist. You might have seen the checkbox in the character select. That's gonna smooth the flip a bit, so if you flip and you don't end up in the right position, then it automatically rotates a bit towards a right position to land. And the penalty is gonna be that you're gonna get less points, so hardcore players are still gonna want to keep the most difficult option. And then I want to add an even easier option for flips, which is gonna be something like auto flip or something like that. And that's pretty much just gonna be you press a button and you do one single flip automatically. So hopefully then even children can play the game. But yeah, that's it for this week. I'll see you guys again next week from Tokyo.